Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Caesar here with Bell Electrical, and today what we're going to be doing is upgrading these can lights. So you can kind of already tell by the trim, the yellow, it's a little oxidized, it's a little older. So we want to give it the customer wants to give it a fresh new look. So first, what we're going to do is take out the bulb, and these trim kits, they're going to be held on by a spring inside the can light. So what you do is you pull up on the spring, let it unhook, and do that to both springs, and it'll come right on out. What I would advise is putting some type of plastic drop cloth on the floor, because you are going to have some sheetrock pieces fall down just from it being up there. To attach these recessed lights, it has an attachment plug that plugs into where you would do like a regular light bulb. Then it has those two wires, the black and white, coming down, and then you attach the light part to that, and you're good to go. And to attach the recessed lighting to the can light is you could I'll show it again, but there's tabs inside the can light that you fold down or you fold towards horizontal, and the gliders that are on the recessed lighting, those little metal gliders, you squeeze them in, and they hold up against the tabs in the can light. So that's what keeps the tension. You do that to both sides, and you're able to push the recessed lighting right on into the ceiling, and it holds nice and firm. And I'll show you a more detailed one in this video. These are the tabs that I was talking about. You just fold them down to where they're horizontal. Once you already have the light plug attachment in and the recessed lighting in, you just fold these tabs down, and you squeeze, I'm calling them gliders, but you squeeze these gliders, push it in through the tabs, and it's holding. So the tabs are preventing the gliders from coming out. Push it right on up, and it creates a nice seal. So these lights are actually 6-inch lighting, recessed lights. So I need that extra trim to go around it because the can lights were a little bit bigger. So the trim is gonna prevent the drywall and the can from being shown, just because these recessed lights were a little bit smaller. And to snap in the glider, to put in the gliders, it just snaps right on in. And here I forgot to put that trim piece first. So you're supposed to put the trim piece first. That way the gliders just sit on top, and you're not having to do what I'm doing, which is trying to fidget it around. And also what I wanted to mention was that this particular brand of recessed lights, it could only be installed if the can is already there. So if this was, if you're wanting to replace another brand of recessed lighting, you'd have to get a different model than these. These could only be installed if there's a can light. And now you can buy these super cool recessed lights where they're like 1/2 inch deep. So you don't even have to worry about placement if it's under a joist. If you're doing like a brand new, room, or you're upgrading room lights to recessed lighting, you want to have them dimmed, you don't have to worry about the spacing of the joist, because the lights will just fit right underneath. I think those are pretty cool. I haven't priced those yet, but I'm sure that they would be worth it just to have as in your inventory. Here again, we're installing the last light for this room, and you want to make sure you pull those tabs down. I don't know if I said it already, but you don't want to bend them too much because they could break. So they already come straight up, so just bend them where they're horizontal. Squeeze that bar in, and then that bar or the glider keeps that tension on it. So with this trim kit too, since it is a little bigger, once I have it flush to the ceiling, I just position the trim where it's kind of centered all around. Thanks for watching the video, and I'll see you at the next one.